UNT Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early bird starting week. Dun, dun, dun. Global solidarity. Lord knows we need some. What's up, Tasha? Moni. What's up, Detroit? Love you back. Alan Thomas, Lafayette, Louisiana. What's up, LL? Marcus Payne, Grand Rising, fam. DD, I see you. Damon Hill. Stu Main. What's up, St. Louis? Paul Osby Jr., Macomb, Mississippi in the building. J.E., NYC. We're going to round it back to NYC in just a moment. We're going to circle the wagon back to NYC. Phoenix Scorpio, what up, Baltimore? Baltimore, yeah. Julie Stevens, checking in from London. What's up, UK? Andrew Willis Jr., Columbus, Georgia. What's up? Ocean View Coffee Shop. Micah Judah, Florida, Pensacola, Florida. Roy Jones, what's up? Edward Pyfrom, Columbus, Ohio. I'm going in, fam, going in. I'll come back to the chat in a moment, but right now I'm going in. Let me put up a picture of my subject. Yeah, fam, bad news out of New York. UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson reportedly was shot and killed this morning. And there is a manhunt underway for the attacker. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now, fam. They're gonna catch the person who did this. See, anytime there's a brazen act of violence, especially like broad daylight, streets of New York, in Manhattan, the epicenter of business for New York, hey man, they coming to get you because they don't want no competition. They don't need no competition in killing and brazen acts of violence. They don't need no competition. So they coming to get you. I wouldn't be surprised if they have this guy within 48 hours. I wouldn't be surprised. So, as I said, fam, a manhunt is underway in Manhattan after the CEO of UnitedHealthcare was shot and killed. This is according to multiple local news outlets. Brian Thompson, 50, was reportedly shot in the chest near the New York Hilton on 6th Avenue. Fam, I've stayed at the New York Hilton on 6th Avenue. Nothing really goes on there. People just kind of goes about their business. It is one of the favorites. The New York Hilton is one of those it's one of those favorite hotels for people that come in and out of town, right? I've stayed there multiple times. Nothing goes on there around that area but business. You know, get you some halal and keep it moving. But that routine got interrupted this morning just before 7 a.m. So the word is that Brian was transported to Mount Sinai West in critical condition, but was later pronounced dead. It has not been confirmed that Brian Thompson was staying in the New York Hilton, but he is visiting New York City from Minnesota for an investor conference, which was scheduled for today. Follow me, fam. And I got some information for y'all too. I'm gonna try to connect the dots here. So the New York Police Department is investigating the situation as a targeted shooting. And that's according to witnesses. The gunman fled north after firing. The attacker has been described as being 6'1" and wearing a black jacket, black hat, and black ski mask while carrying a black backpack. Sounds like he was trying to fit in. It is not unusual to see people in New York City wearing a black hat, black jacket, the ski mask, but it's kind of cold right now, and a lot of people wearing ski masks, and it ain't hard to fit in right now ever since the whole, especially since the COVID thing, when people started, putting on the ski mask. Used to be a time when you see somebody with a ski mask on, they had to be actually skiing, or they was robbing you, or committing some type of crime. So I guess old buddy said, let's get back to the basics. This guy, Brian Thompson, was named CEO of UnitedHealthcare in April 2021, after having previously served as the CEO of UnitedHealthcare's government programs, which include Medicare and retirement and community and state, according to his company profile. He joined the company in 2004, which is under UnitedHealth Group, ranked 8th in Fortune's 2024 list of world's 500 largest companies. So, fam, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? Random attack or targeted? Thumbs up if you think it was random. 2 thumbs up if you think it was targeted. Thumbs up if you think it was random. 2 thumbs up if you think it was targeted. Was Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, targeted? Let's see what y'all think. Got 2 thumbs up, Aquarius Moon 2, GP 2, Jerome 2, Raider 2, Raw Deals 2, Joe 2, Vita 2, Artwork 2, Deep 2, Wayne John 2. I saw what you did there. Magano 2, Connie Hodge 2, EMC 2, Carlos 2, Teresa 2, Laura 2, Fix 2, Ponce de Leon 2, Natasha 2, Lee Love 2, Aquarius 2, High Level 2, 3. High Level said 3. Denise Alexis 2, Jay Goody 2, Lisa Harris 2, Jerome 2, T. Burt, Brandon, Manny 2, Victoria, Tabby, is that Tabby, Michael, Leonard, Uncle G, 2, all 2, and Lamar Lampkin, 2. Look, fam, this is absolutely a targeted attack. Now, why would somebody want this guy dead? Why would they want him dead? Okay, let's follow the money. So the salaries at UnitedHealthcare Group in Texas vary depending on the role and can range from around $32,000 to $191,000 per year. Here are some of the average salaries for different roles. Service coordinator makes $32,000 a year. Principal data architect, $191,000 per year. Operations associate, $13.96 per hour. Clinical pharmacist, $68.58 per hour. Here are some salaries for customer service roles at UnitedHealthcare Group. Bilingual call center representative, $34,496 per year. Bilingual customer service associate, $12.41 per hour. Call center representative, $20.84 per hour. Collection representative, $15.88 per hour. They got people dealing with all of that level of stress for $15.88, calling people, upsetting people, arguing, going back and forth, fighting, and getting their high blood pressure raised, getting cussed out for $15.88 an hour. Customer advocate, $17.88 per hour. Customer care manager, $19.17 per hour. But fam, things get very, very interesting when you start looking at the CEO side of things, the executive side of things. UnitedHealthcare Group CEO Andrew Whitty was paid $23.5 million in total compensation in 2023. Andrew's total compensation increased $2.6 million from 2022, according to documents the company filed with the SEC April 22nd. CFO John Rex and COO Dirk McMahon, that's the name. Okay, Dirk McMahon were paid identical compensation in 2023. Mr. McMahon retired in April. The company's CEO salary, it was $1.5 million. His stock awards was $15 million. He had options of $5 million. Non-equity incentive plan, $1.8 million. Other compensation, $233,852. The CFO, didn't do as well, but damn, he did well. John Rex salary was $1.2 million. His stock awards was $10 million. He had option awards of $3.3 million, non-equity incentive plan, $1.4 million, other compensation, that's a measly $33,000. His total, $16 million. The president and COO, Dirk McMahon, had a similar pay, was very similar to CFO John Rex. In fact, they had identical salaries. UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, our subject, had a salary of $1 million. His stock awards was $6 million. Option awards, $2 million. Non-equity incentive plan compensation, $1.2 million. Other compensation, $21,000. His total package was $10 million. That was in 2023. Now, why is this bit of information important? Because it directly affects your bottom line, my bottom line, when it comes to healthcare insurance. The reason why the insurance is so high, fam, is because The guys at the top is raking in all of the money. So they got to make the insurance high so they can get paid and live this like just this life of luxury, unimaginable luxury. For somebody who's in the healthcare business, who's supposed to be in the business to help people, healthcare, sounds like a noble thing, right? Sounds like one of the most noble industries, right? These guys are making a killing while people are literally dying. They're making a killing while the drugs that they prescribe, that their doctors prescribe, are killing patients, killing their clients. Let me tell you something I know, fam. This is why I wanted to talk about this. And trust you me, this is not exclusive to UnitedHealthcare, okay? They're not in this by themselves. UnitedHealthcare had a policy of rejecting all claims initially, knowing that some percentage wouldn't fight it. At some point, that could set an unstable person off, fam. UnitedHealthcare should be investigated as a criminal enterprise. But again, they're not by themselves. It's just their turn. It's their turn to have the spotlight put on them. But they are nowhere near by themselves. All of them practice this. To them, we are all just customers. We are all just numbers. We are all just bottom line. Our health care means nothing to them. Our lives mean nothing to them. When you go to the doctor for any type of assistance, you can go into you can get rushed to the emergency room. The first thing they want to know is, who's your insurance? Who you got insurance with? And they finna validate that insurance. They finna see what's going on. They gonna verify. They got to verify that you got insurance, or else your quality of care is about to be affected. They're not supposed to, but some of those hospitals will turn you away and let you die en route to another hospital. I could not be a pharmacist because those people have to frequently be subjected to offers denying medicines to patients and their physicians. Let me tell y'all something, fam. For-profit healthcare system is a conflict of interest to the healthcare of Americans. It's a conflict of interest. There is no reason why America should not have universal health care. And don't tell me nothing about Obama. Don't tell me nothing about Obamacare, because that ain't universal health care. You got to qualify for that. Your only qualification for healthcare in this country should be that you are a citizen. That's it. Now, I know for some of you out there, you capitalists, that don't make sense to you. And I know you're thinking I'm just some bleeding heart liberal or something, you know. I know that's what you're thinking. Willie D is so naive. No, man, no. We got the money. We got the services. We have the infrastructure. No American should be compromised. No America's health care should be compromised based on whether they have the money or not. You should not be trying to ration your medication and your bill money, trying to figure out which one do you pay. Family, it ain't just UnitedHealthcare. Blue Cross, they are a major violator also. Aetna, major violators. Cigna, major violators. I know I said Blue Cross, but let me make sure I say it right. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. I ain't giving none of them a pass. UnitedHealthcare is not by themselves, fam. It's one big old sham. Let me tell you something, fam. You can go in, you can pay your insurance on time, all the time, and end up in the hospital. You need a surgery. They'll deny you. They'll wear you out so much, man, make you go somewhere else. They'll deny you knowing that they're lying, knowing that you have, the right to get those services. They'll still deny you sometimes. Go in there and ask to speak to a doctor, and They'll act like the guy that you want to speak with ain't available. And family, that's if you can even get on the phone with them. A lot of times you can't even get on the phone with them. They don't even know which you call the insurance company. Man, they giving you the runaround. They sending you over here, sending you. Sometimes they even do it when you're trying to pay your bill. They don't even know which department to send you to take care of your business. They run you in circles so much, man. They run you in circles till you get dizzy. And I'm going to tell you another game that these insurance companies play. Check this out, fam. This is what they'll do. A lot of times these insurance companies, they'll let you pay your insurance. Pay your insurance. Pay. You can pay for years and years and years. And then when you need a service and you go in, they will deny you based on they'll deny you based on some type of technical error. You know, maybe you spelled your last name wrong. Yeah, they do this. Maybe you put in your wrong social or something inadvertently. When it's time, they gonna take the money all day long. You ain't never got to worry about them taking the money. But when you file a claim, they got entire departments, a hit team that go in and look through your paperwork to see if all of those T's are crossed and all of the I's are dotted. And if you missed one thing, if anything on there looks like it's been a misrepresentation, you getting denied. I don't care if you paid your insurance on time for 30 years. They gonna take all the money. They gonna take all that money and you ain't getting none of it back. The moment you need something done, they going in. I'm talking about expensive surgeries, especially expensive procedures, any type of long-term maintenance. They going in and they got a person that go in there and they scour through your insurance papers. And they're looking for any type of inconsistency, any type of error on your behalf. And if they see anything, they are going to deny you. If it's remotely a problem, they'll at least tell you it's a problem and just to test your temperature to see if you're going to just leave it alone. They'll make you fight while you're fighting for your life. They'll have you over there fighting with them to give you those services. It's kind of like how a lot of like say for instance, you buying a car or something. Everything, as long as you paying your notes on time, you straight. The minute you ain't paying those notes on time, they could start looking at the paperwork. Let's see what we got here. That don't add up. Let's get them, Earl. I'm going to say it again, fam. There's absolutely no reason why every single U.S. citizen should not have health insurance. And I mean full, complete health insurance. Free. And it really ain't free because your taxes pay enough. All them damn taxes we pay, we got to pay taxes on money earned, and then we got to pay taxes when we spend that money. Your debt to healthcare is paid. Every single American should receive free healthcare. And I'll take it further than that, fam. Every single American should have a complimentary death plan. You shouldn't have to pay to be buried unless you want something extravagant. You know, you want to go beyond, the standard box and procession and the number of police officers and all that kind of stuff. Hey, man, that's different. But we pay our debt to America daily, fam. With all of the taxes that we pay, things like that should be covered. And I'm going to tell you something else. With all the taxes that we pay, fam, everybody should have a monthly stipend for food. That's right. I said it. For food. But we're in a capitalistic society. So, a lot of us, we've been hardened to believe that it's a dog-eat-dog world. Only the strong survive. We look down on those who we perceive to be weaker than us. In fact, we'll even bully them, right? That's how we get down around here. So this is all just wishful thinking, but at least I'm thinking. JP, what up? Marty Media, what's up? What's up? Elegant Tammy H. Janice Hagler. I can absolutely see somebody down in this guy because they refuse to honor the healthcare agreement. They turn down somebody. It kind of reminds me of that Denzel movie, John Q. When it was just all about money, man. The little boy needed a heart, and he couldn't get it without money. I think they needed like $250,000, and Denzel, boy, he was scrapping that money. He was scratching and surviving trying to get to that money, and he could only come up with a few $1,000s, and he was a long way off. and they're just gonna let his son die. And by the grace of God, in the movie, a woman gets into a car wreck and they find a match and they give him a new heart. They finally decide to give him a new heart, but not until Denzel took some extreme measures, like holding some of the other patients and hospital personnel hostage. Good movie if y'all haven't seen it. John Q. Really, really good movie. Really speaks volume about a father's love for his son. But yeah, these people, man, they're heartless. They do not care. They're heartless. And all of that money, I can see somebody going after him for that, but I can also see somebody going after him for having some information that he, having some very sensitive information that he was likely to share, right? Because he was going into an investors meeting, right? Let me make sure I got this right. Let's see. So it says Thompson was transported to Mount Sinai West in critical condition, but was later pronounced dead. The New York Times reported it has not been confirmed that Thompson was staying in New York, but he is visiting New York from Minnesota for an investor conference. Okay, so it was an investor conference, right? And, perhaps he had some information he wanted to divulge, and he wanted to divulge. So perhaps that is the reason. Perhaps. When you get on that type of level and you have that type of influence, that type of power, you make enemies. Sometimes enemies that you're unfamiliar with. You don't even know who this is. You don't even know who this is has got a problem with you. Because it's almost like how somebody who might, go around running their mouth being reckless. They have so many enemies. When they get hit, they don't know where the hit came from. So this might be a situation where dude took advantage of so many people, or perhaps he was going to share some information about somebody else who was taking advantage of a lot of people. And they decided to, silence him because, a dead man can't talk. So this could be one of those type of situations where, you get in that groove of just being, just violating, you become a habitual line stepper. And, it's easier to just stay on the same path where you resolve to the idea that it's easier to just stay on that path than to correct yourself. And then next thing you know, you get your head knocked off. And it always happens. I mean, when I say always, it always happens. Azim Shabazz, what's up? What up, DT? DT say no suspect professional. Yeah, it absolutely seemed like a professional hit, Seems like it, but you know, a lot of times though, when it comes to like really professional hits, there's more than one shooter. They want to make sure it gets done right. So, you know, who knows? He was definitely targeted. And because of the nature of the crime, because of who that guy is, because of the type of money involved, because of the type of others out there who are nervous as hell right now. You better believe all of the upper echelon and management are nervous as hell because they're trying to figure out why him. What happened is, you know, and the one connection that they all have is that they're all executives making big decisions over at UnitedHealthcare. So, you know, we could hear within the next 24 hours or so about another person who works there getting knocked off. So I bet you right now they're scared to death. If you work at UnitedHealthcare and you are a high-level executive, you in that C-suite, I'm pretty sure that you're nervous and got every right to be. And I say lay low, man, lay low till it blow over. I would not be surprised if somebody else got their head knocked off real soon. I would not be surprised. These salaries are staggering. I'm talking about $23 million. What are you doing for $23 million a year? Andrew Whitty. What was Brian doing for $1 million salary with stock options and $6 million in option awards and all of that stuff? Total compensation package, $10,221,898. What the hell are they doing over there in that insurance world to make that kind of money? That's a lot of money to be pushing paper. That's a lot of money for a person that ain't putting their body at risk. Is not like involved in manual labor. That's a lot of money. At least with athletes, you can say that they sacrifice their bodies. You know, they actually sacrifice their health. Even if they play basketball, you better believe, you know, almost every dude I know that used to play basketball walk with a limp. Those joints are messed all up. These guys pretty much do a little typing, sign their names, go to lunch, go to dinner, go to breakfast, chill on the yacht, go on vacation, kicking it, flying private jets, just kicking it. $10 million. Do you want to be a doctor or do you want to be the executive? Do you want to be a healthcare executive? Trying to see what else is out there. Who else got something on this guy? I'm looking. Okay, it's not there. Um, let's see. A person briefed on the investigation confirmed to the AP that the victim, okay, we got that part. It's 50-year-old CEO. Police said the shooter fled after the shooting, which happened at 6:45 a.m. outside a Hilton. The victim was taken to a nearby hospital, but could not be saved. It seems clearly targeted by an individual, and we will apprehend that individual. You see how confident they said that? The police said this was not what appears to be just a random act of violence. It seems to be clearly targeted by an individual, and we will apprehend that individual. See, the police know how to solve crimes when they want to. They know how to solve crimes when they want to. Man, when they want to solve a crime, man, they just put everything on it, man. It's a dragnet. They put everybody on it, everything, like all resources. And they're going to start off with the most likely suspects. They are going to pull that camera footage from the scene of the crime, and then they're going to create a web, and they're going to keep on pulling footage until they find that person, till they pick up that person on camera, till they pick that person up, or that car they got in, that house they walked out of. They're going to just widen that net until they catch him. You notice that every time a police officer get killed, they catch him like this. They catch the killer like that, unless the killer is the cops themselves. You know, and they got to get rid of somebody, you know. I'm sorry, am I talking too much? I'm just talking about the crooked officers, man. The good police officers, man, y'all, I'm cool with y'all, man. Y'all ain't got no problem with y'all. But y'all got some homies, man. Some y'all contemporaries, and you know, y'all your co-workers, man. Some of them dudes, they just uncivilized mutts, and they got to be exposed. So they don't have a lot of information on what happened, what possibly could have happened. But I bet you somebody that I know somebody that do. I got it. I bet you I know somebody that do know what's going on. that's got an idea what's going on. I bet you his wife got an idea what's going on. His wife got an idea what's going on. His best friend and his closest confidant at UnitedHealthcare. They know what's going on. And let me tell you something, fam, about that Hilton. That Hilton, where he was killed, it's in a bustling part of Manhattan, and it's a short walk from sites such as the Museum of Modern Art and Rockefeller Center. So it's in an area like where there's a lot of tourists. See, and that's another thing. They can't have that. They can't have people committing brazen acts of violence, especially murder, at a place like that. They got to solve it. They got to find the person. Hell, even if they make up something, they're going to have to put somebody in jail. Somebody going to jail for this. Somebody getting arrested within 48 hours. I would be extremely surprised if they didn't have an arrest within 48 hours. Yeah, this sound like it. This either gonna come down to a principal killing, an honor. You call them honor killings, right? It's gonna either come down to that, or this is a situation where somebody was trying to tie a loose end. Watch. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Yeah, and fam, we can't rule out the possibility of some type of lovers quarrel. Yeah, man. Anytime somebody get killed, the surviving spouse is always the number one suspect. I ain't putting nothing past nobody, fam. I wouldn't put anything past anybody. I just wouldn't. Because anything is possible. 10 million. He making 10 million a year. Imagine what his insurance plan looks like. You know, imagine what his life insurance plan looks like. I'm with you there, Chili, bruh. I'm with you right there. And that is a good way to end this live. What's done in the dark will come to light. I do believe that they will catch the suspect within the next 48 hours. They got to bring peace. You know, they got to bring reassurance. They got to bring calm to the city. The people that work at UnitedHealthcare right now are on the edge. And they don't know who's going to be next. They don't know who's next. They scared, trust me, they scared to death. And if they're not, they better be. Better lay low. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Yes. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Did I miss Miss Jazzy? Because I didn't see her. Anybody seen Miss Jazzy? Has there been a Miss Jazzy sighting? Okay. Didn't see Miss Jazzy, but shouts out to Miss Jazzy anyway. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining live. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.